This is the most boring thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh. Last time...
That voice crack, though.
Who will be voted off this week in the most dramatic campfire ceremony yet?
Somehow being the most dramatic out of only two doesn't seem like the most prestigious title.
Ow! It's 7 in the morning!
Which she somehow knows despite having just woken up. Also, Lashana must have a lot of spares on hand if she's gonna sleep in her earrings. Don't these players still go to high school? They should be used to waking up early. Cody, stop it. Gee, this episode is really making me guess which camper will be eliminated next.
I don't run. And I definitely don't run in high heel wedges.
I'm no shoe expert, but those look more like flats to me. Also, if you haven't been running this whole time, how on earth did Noah fall behind you? The crane must be light and soaring, calm and tranquil.
Can't catch breath, must have condition.
Derpface syndrome.
Get up, people! You're not back by dinner time! You don't eat!
Well, that shouldn't be a problem at all. In fact, they don't even need to be running. The average adult walking speed is just about 5 kilometers per hour, so all they need to do is walk at a steady pace and they'd all be done by noon. Beth appears out of nowhere. Heather is actually concerned about someone.
We won the challenge!
Except for the fact that you're still missing Izzy. I can only assume that all that food is laden with metals or reflective glass to produce that much glare.
Can I have a minute?
Sorry, just had to clear my throat there. Anyway, the food was really good. Cue the fanfiction.
Time for part 2 of your challenge!
I thought eating was the second part.
And the third. And the fourth. And the fifth.
The Awake-a-thon!
This concept exists. It has been 12 hours since dinner time without going through a nighttime period. Wait, why did their score start at 10? Don't the Gophers have 11 teammates? Okay, make all the jokes you want about Lindsay when she's just standing upright, but this is the ultimatum of gravity defiance. Squeeing.
You know who I think is really cute? You can't date him. Why not?
Because he'll steal my waifu.
You can't inter-team date.
That's racist. And nobody on the Killer Bass takes notice of this. 24 hours after the turkey feast, which by the way finished while it was still daytime, it's now nighttime. Is that just a Canadian thing? Clear campfire area? Large bush behind Katie and Sadie. Courtney, you just ran a 20K yesterday. I would think stepping in place wouldn't be that strenuous comparatively. Okay, I get that parents read their children stories to help them fall asleep, but that works because the child is laying comfortably in bed, listening to the voice of someone they've known their whole lives. Here, it's a celebrity reading to teenagers he's only known for a few days, paired with a grown man dressed as a lamb. I'm sorry, but that alone will never be boring in any context. Also, why are you even trying to bore them? I can't speak for everyone, of course, but having any external stimuli like that would keep me awake. Wow, these scores are incredibly inconsistent. Before it was Gophers 9, Bass 7, but now it's Gophers 7, Bass 8.
Timber.
Use chip away. Okay, if I point out every single other issue with the timing of night and day in this episode, it'll get redundant. Just know that Earth in this universe seems to rotate whenever it feels like it.
We should talk about our strategy.
Because you sure haven't had plenty of time to do that so far.
The kiss at the end of that road trip movie, you know, the one with the guy and the 3 girls?
Oh, you mean... This comment has been removed due to containing copyrighted property of Viacom Ghibli Nintendo Hasbro Limited. I guess we could draw the conclusion from this that Owen goes commando, but we see in later episodes that he actually does wear underwear, so no. The animators just forgot about it.
See the Big Dipper? Follow the handle to that bright star, the pole star, and it's right there.
And next to the Little Dipper, you'll see the great kings of the past. Wouldn't hitting the water shock him awake? You know, if it didn't kill him first?
He hasn't moved in over 50 hours.
Not true. You're currently 51 hours in, and we can clearly see Justin not in that same spot at the 12-hour mark.
Yo!
I got facial surgery, so my eyebrow stays like this.
And nobody took notice of this as it was happening? There's so much wrong with the logic of this moment, I'm not even going to comment. Duckface. Cue the fanfiction.
I didn't want it to come to this. I said that to Chef Hatchet last night. I said, Chef,
I don't want it to come to this.
You and me both.
I've come up with the most boring, sleep-inducing activity I can find.
Sensory deprivation? Anything that doesn't give them something to focus on? Gwen's animation loops one frame too long. Trent forgot he was in total drama for a moment and tried to take over Samurai Jack.
Can you hold it for another 10 chapters?
How the hell does a pop-up book have more than 10 chapters? Cameraman shakes the camera instead of their own head cliche. Because writing down that Duncan lost is so much more efficient than just telling Chris directly. Why were there a canoe and water skis inside the cabin? What was Trent's guitar doing in the Killer Bass cabin?
One of you must have stolen it. I need my music.
And Eva didn't notice her MP3 player was gone during the last several days since Heather took it. Heather's animation loops one frame too long. I'm starting to notice a theme here.
Tyler.
Just what was Chris trying to insinuate with that wink? Wow, the editors of this show must really hate Chris. Not that I blame them, but they must have pulled a lot of strings in order for a scene like that to air in their world. Heather's animation loops one frame too long. Let this henceforth be known as the Extra Confessional Frame episode. Congratulations, your Eva has evolved into an octopus.